Hi, welcome to the Goldie Yarn channel where I'll be showing you how to make a chain loop stitch to help add the extra texture you need to your amigurumi projects. As you can see, these are chains which have been looped together to make this kind of texture.
Okay, so to do a chain loop, simply chain the amount that it says. In this case, let's say 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then all you do is slip stitch your back on the very first chain. It's this one right here. And there you go. You've made a chain loop. Then do your next stitch as normal. Let's say it's just a normal single crochet. You can repeat it again. Chain 3. And slip stitch into the first one. There you go. You can keep repeating this as specified and get that baseline texture. You can also increase the amount of chains in your stitch to make a larger loop if you don't want it as small as this. You can do, let's say, a 5, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then slip stitch into there, pull it in, and there you go, which is quite a bit bigger than the previous ones. I'll just put another stitch in here. It's a bit more stable and you can see what I'm talking about. So there you go. See, these ones are 3s, and that one's a 5, it's a bit taller. And you can just do as many as you want, really, but it just depends on the look you're going for. For me, for my stitches, I did a variation of between 3 and 5, just to get different textures, make it look a bit more natural in my whoppity stag crochet pattern. Now to make layers of this chain loop stitch, what you do is repeat the same thing you did previously. Let's say in this case chain 3, slip stitch into the first stitch, and now you skip this whole chain section here and go into the first normal single crochet on the other side. So it's easiest to go behind that stitch there, pull through, and do a normal single crochet, and then you might sometimes need to pull this out a little bit just so sometimes it gets stuck behind it, and this will hopefully start building this texture here. Now do it again, and again you're going into this single crochet over here. And again.
So now you have 2 rows of that chain loops texture.
Now if you need to do a decrease, let's say the next stitch I'll do the one first. Oh, maybe it took better than I did there. I'll try that again. Now, at this stage, if you want to do a decrease, what you do is stitch into this stitch here, go into there, then go around this one and go onto the other side around there. Pull over and pull through both loops. And then you have formed a DC stitch and go into the next one. And that's how you can make the chained loop to get your texture of different textures for patterns like this and other creatures you may create. Hope that helped.